Hi, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So today we're going to just do an energy check, find out what's going on, what's in your energy. And what you might need to know as you're clicking into this video. So for a lot of you, there's some gossip going on. Gossip about your abundance, I'm hearing. Gossip about the way you respect yourself. Gossip about the things that are coming in for you. Gossip about how spiritually mature you are, like your awakenings, your spiritual elevation. There's some gossip, but I'm getting that not to let the gossip like hit you in the heart space. Don't worry about it. Like, people are gonna talk, and you know what they say, when people are talking, then that means you're doing something right. Even, or how do they say it in Hollywood? Even negative publicity is publicity. So I'm hearing take it as that. Because those that have you renting space in their head, you know, that's on them. You're being encouraged to stay in your divine feminine essence. Your divine feminine energy of attracting your abundance. Stay in your confidence. The gossip is going to be there, and it's there because many of you are manifesting, spiritually manifesting abundance, and you know things happen on the spiritual realm before they happen in the physical realm. Many of you are also manifesting commitments, spiritually mature commitments. So some of you, soul family. Now we have temptation coming out here, but it came out in the reverse. So I'm getting that many of you are getting gossip because you're not being tempted. Not being tempted to indulge in the gossip. Not being tempted to, get into that frivolous talk. Just staying in your abundant energy, staying in your divine feminine energy. So let's get some tarot along with this message. It's like when there are obstacles, I'm hearing, coming up, you don't take the back seat. You don't sit and say, woe is me. You tap into your divine feminine energy and do what you can, using your visualization, using your manifestation abilities, using the spiritual enlightenment that you've gained to attract the abundance that's coming forth for you. And for many of you, you may not be seeing it right now, and so this is what some of the illusion seems to be about. This is what some of the gossip is about. They're looking at your 3D, not knowing, some knowing, I just heard, some knowing what's coming for you. Two of Cups on the spiritual, because as I said, things manifest in the spiritual on the vibrational planes first, in the ethers, and then it shows itself abundantly to you in the 3D. So many of you are in that energy of, now I want it to come out. If it's meant to come out, okay, thank you. Okay, so this is, I'm getting that this is the gossip. Angry words, angry, I just heard angry birds. Angry words, angry birds, angry birds, angry words. Okay, so this is a part of that gossip that's coming towards you. People quick to speak on what they don't necessarily know. Indulging in talk that's not beneficial. For some of them, it's because their heart chakra is blocked. And to truly manifest, your heart chakra needs to be balanced. Your upper chakras along with your higher chakras, the things you're receiving in the spiritual realm, the thoughts you're having, the things you're visualizing, coming through your heart gateway needs to be balanced with the things of the 3D, your stability, your confidence, your sacral creative energy. What are you saying and doing? How are you moving in your heart? What is it that you're visualizing, creating, and seeing when it comes to another? This is that message for those that are into the gossip energy. You, I'm getting, are ambitiously staying focused on your abundance. Not worried about the small talk. Not worried about the gossip. Nope, staying focused on what it is that you want, not what it is that you don't want. That's what's got you in this spiritually mature energy. See, those that are gossiping are in a lack mindset, not recognizing that there is enough to go around. Abundance is there for all. You don't have to have the green eyes or the green heart. Well, the green heart is good, but the green eyes, evil eyeing someone else's abundance. The same way someone else is able to manifest, if you focus on what you want and the things that are for you, 10 of Cups, then you'll be able to manifest that. And many of you are manifesting that. You want spiritually mature connections in the 3D and in the ethers. You want soul family that's spiritually mature, that connect with you, that have a peace of mind, knowing how to get in a calm state when things arise, not indulging in the gossip, not wanting to see someone else have less than, be less than, feeling that you don't want to connect with people that feel like it's a competition against you. Instead of celebrating your abundance, celebrating your 10 of Cups, celebrating your manifestations, they'd rather gossip because they feel less than for whatever reason. But there's balance that's coming in for many of you, mentally and spiritually, I'm getting, because you are staying in your divine feminine energy, and it's like you're staying committed to staying spiritually elevated, using your third eye for many of you, balancing out your chakras, taking these spiritual lessons and actually implementing what you're getting and what you're learning. So you're tapping into your I am presence, tapping into the Most High, tapping into knowing that there's enough to go around and not feeling tempted to worry about, look at someone else's grass. I just heard, what? You're not looking like the grass is greener over there. You're just tending to your own lawn, tending to your own garden. You know that sometimes weeds grow in the garden and you got to pull up the weeds. I'm hearing for some of you, you pull the weeds out of your mind. And because you're willing to prune your own garden, pull up the weeds, pluck up the weeds, it allowed for more space of an abundance mindset to come in. You're focusing on your spiritual awakening, your soul awakening, and your new beginnings. We have divine masculine at the bottom of the deck here. So you're taking the actions that are bringing forth abundance for you. Gossip is actually a very low vibrational energy. When you sitting around talking about somebody else, what they got, what they doing, what they don't got, I mean, how does that benefit you? For real, how does that benefit you? It's one thing if you're talking about something because you're looking for a way to assist that person, give them a hand up. you're talking about it because you're wanting to find a way to see if there's a way to alleviate their situation. But it's another one when you're talking about it so that you feel like you're better than, oh, they got less than me, or I got this position. It's like, are you checking your emotions? We have the zoisite crystal here. This is the crystal for this energy. This zoisite crystal helps to break through emotional trauma. You see how these are both green here? So I'm getting these people that are in their heart chakra, confirmation, is that they feel there's emotional trauma that's coming up. And some people don't know how to deal with their emotional trauma. Some of this trauma is happening at a soul level for many, because your emotional body and your spiritual body, your soul, are connected. The zoisite crystal here can help with that emotional trauma. It can help to magnify the energy of breakthrough whenever there's anxiety or worry that floods the mind. This is for those people that are gossiping. But this is also for those of you who are being gossiped about. Using this crystal can help you stay emotionally balanced instead of allowing this gossip to affect you emotionally to where you want to clap back. Man, don't clap back. Don't clap back. Let them have that. What? Don't clap back. Let them have that. Yeah, let them have that. If it does you any good to waste your energy, and it literally is a waste of energy, sitting around talking about how someone else is manifesting, what they're manifesting, how they're being abundant, if you're not there to assist them, is literally a waste of emotion. You could be doing something else with that tongue of yours, like manifesting, using it to create your own positive affirmations, using it to create ask formations, asking the universe, how can you move into your highest and greatest timeline? What would it look like if I were on my highest and greatest timeline? What would it look like if I were abundant? What would it look like if I were healthy? What would it look like if I were emotionally healed? And back it up with the I am emotionally healed. I am worthy of being emotionally healed. Speaking life over yourself instead of using that sword of yours, the tongue, to speak down on someone else. How does gossip help you? Baby, that's really not where it's at. Have you asked yourself why you gossip about someone else? Let's pause right there for a minute. Have you asked yourself, why do you gossip about another person? Have you asked yourself, what does it really benefit you to be all up in another person's business, especially if you're not there to assist in getting them out of whatever it is you gossiping about? Pause. Sela. Sela. Pause and think about that. Sela. Baby, Sela. We're going to start saying that on the channel. That's it. Whenever it's time for you to pause and think about something, Sela. We also have the jadeite crystal. Do you see all of these green crystals that are coming out here today? This is about balancing out that heart chakra. The heart is that gateway. The gateway of your higher and lower chakras. It is that place where the abundance comes from. Because from the abundance of the heart is where you speak. Throat chakra connected. From the abundance of the heart, it shows where you are from your lower chakras. What are you creating in the sacral? How do you feel stably through the abundance of your heart? But if your heart is bitter, baby, you a bitter baby, a gossiping gossiping Gary, I was getting ready to say. What does that gain for you? How is that bringing in any type of peace or purity? Because that's what the jadeite crystal is also here about. The jadeite crystal magnifies that energy of peace and purity. It also assists you when walking on the astral planes. So some of you are doing this gossip, not so much in the 3D, but when you're on the astral plane, you can see, come on, we're going to go spiritual. We're going deep with this today. Let's talk about it. If you don't know, now you're about to know. Some of you in your dream state, when you're on the astral planes, when you're tapping into celestial energy, your heart is showing itself. Because when you're on the astral planes, when you're in the dream state, when you're getting messages, the messages are coming from where your heart is. Is your heart balanced? And the messages that are coming forth are showing where you are emotionally traumatized, because you're seeing the person on the spiritual realms manifesting. And so then you go talk or get up a whole goose of ganders, a whole bunch of gossiping geeses and ganders, gossiping geeses and ganders, to join you to talk crap about somebody else. And all you're doing is spearheading someone else, lowering someone else's vibration. Now, they have a choice to make. They didn't have to join up in your little gang stalking, geese, gander, gossiping. Because that's really all that is. That's a form of gang stalking. When you get together and you start gossiping with other people, because you can't gossip. I mean, I guess you could gossip by yourself, but, you know, most people gossip and they get in a little group. And when you talking all that talk about somebody else and trying to lower their vibration or sending evil eye, you gang stalking. That's a form of gang stalking. Some of you you're like gang stalking on the spiritual realms. And it's because your heart is emotionally traumatized, baby. You need to balance that out. Do some heart chakra meditations, and then your jackpot will come in. Instead of worrying about how someone else is hitting the jackpot spiritually, and then gathering up the little geese and the ganders, the gang stalking gossipers, the gossiping gang stalkers. Selah. Pause and think about that. I just heard say less. Pause and think about that. Look, man. Spirit is being very real today. Some of y'all take it as it resonates. You know, if you're a gossiper, some of y'all gossip in the 3D, you go to sleep gossiping. You end up on your phone, child, yeah, he did this, she did that. Yo, bruh, check this out. They bought, and it's like, how is that? How does that benefit you in any way, shape, or form? What dreams are you manifesting when you sit around and talk about what someone else is doing? Are you manifesting positivity for yourself, or are you manifesting that energy to come right back around to you? I mean, the choice is yours. You can find a way to transmute that low vibrational energy, transmute the emotional trauma. Or you can sit in it and have a lack mindset, thinking that there's not enough to go around. See, talking at the bottom of the deck here. Some of y'all get on that phone with your homies, with your homegirls, and be like, child, she manifested another dream, a new beginning. He now gonna hook up with her. Bruh, he got this. I seen him with the rollie. I seen him with the new house. Not to congratulate, but just to hate. You ain't go to so-and-so and say, yo, I see you manifesting them dreams and having these soul awakenings. That's what's up. Yo, I see you spiritually maturing around this piece, taking them lessons. Yo, show me how you healed that. Nah, you get in the gossip mode. Well, He think he all that cause he manifested. She thinks she all that cause she learned how to release all of her trauma. She thinks she all that cause she know how to be vulnerable. She thinks she all that cause she know how to transmute energy and she got that spiritual gift of manifestation. I could take that gift, but you can't, because you wouldn't even know what to do with it when you haven't gone through the lessons to receive it. Release the gossip. What does it really benefit you? Does it make you afraid to be vulnerable? Vulnerability is not an easy, it's not easy. Because that means you have to let your guard down. Let your guard down and actually be okay with someone possibly having something that it is that you desire. You see, every emotion has its positive and its negative. Jealousy could actually benefit you in a way that it makes you a go-getter. If you see something you want, someone is manifesting their dreams, someone manifested the house, the car, the husband, you don't have to speak down about it. Now that should give you the energy to say, how can I tap into my higher timelines? How can I tap into my timelines of abundance? How am I able to release anything that's blocking me from manifesting my dreams? You can let jealousy be a motivator or keep you being a hater. The choice is yours. The choice is yours to gossip or not. The choice is yours to be spiritually mature or not. See, some of you are welcoming in love and meeting the one. You're opening your heart. And so because your heart chakra is open, it's allowing for this abundance. Abundance in relationships, abundance in partnerships, abundance in commitments. Like spiritually mature commitments. Not somebody who's still stuck in trauma. Not some narcissist. But a union of completion. A union that feels like perfect. Now people will say there's no perfect, but isn't there perfect for you? Perfectly imperfect. Our puzzle pieces match. My yin my yin matches your yang. Your yang matches my yin. This is what some of you are attracting. We have engagement and heart with the key here. And it's coming in quickly is what I'm getting. And because things are coming in quickly, y'all got people in the spiritual like, oh, do you see what she's manifesting now? Do you see what he's manifesting now? Look how he's staying focused and growing. Like taking their fate into their own hands and actually what? Like tapping into abundance. Ah! That's what the gossipers are saying. And you're like, Selah, baby. Pause and think about what it is your next words are going to create. What dreams are you about to manifest? What energy is it that you're manifesting that you send out is coming right back to you, baby? Some of y'all just got vulnerable with yourself and said, look, I'm over the gossip, I'm over the lack mindset, and then you focused on what it is that you wanted, and then you took action. And this created a very intense soul awakening for you guys. So much so to where you're able to appreciate your talents. So much so to where it feels like you're a phoenix rising from the ashes. You felt burnt down, beat up, torn, talked about. Because there was definitely some talk. And you were like, you know what? I don't care about the talk. People are always going to talk. You didn't let that affect you. Now the ones that are talking, they get to decide how that affects them. They get to decide if they stay in that low vibrational energy, not trying to help, only trying to tear down. Words can heal or words can hurt. Your tongue can cut or it can create. It's time for the gossipers to shed the old skin, because those of you who are in your abundance energy, you've done that. And that's why you're manifesting this newness. That's what shedding the old skin is about. You've tapped into divine wisdom and you stood your ground. You're standing your ground. Like, I know I'm having a soul awakening. I know I have a new beginning. I know that I'm manifesting my dreams. I know that I can tap into my I am presence and intend and create. That I am the high priest of my life. And I say high priest because it's the masculine energy that you're using to create the Ten of Cups, to create balance in your life, to ignite your passions. Many of you divine masculine. Many of you, because you've cleared your heart chakra, balanced the heart chakra, you're now connecting with others that also intend and create from a high vibrational way. You've decided that the gossip and the lower vibrational energy was not for you. So you tapped into your energy of having vivid visions. The visions that come with messages from the divine. Visions of being on the astral plane to many. Being on the astral plane and tapping into your creative, abundant energy, co-creating with the Most High, co-creating with the universe, co-creating peace and purity, I keep hearing. Co-creating in a way that shifts your emotions to help you break through. And for those of you who are gossiping, you can also tap into this energy. But do you want the confirmation? But do you want the breakthrough? Or do you like to stay in the anxiety? Do you like the worry? Do you like the gossip because that's all you know? It's not an easy process to be vulnerable. It's not. Some of you feel wide open when you're being humble. Humble for what I just heard. Humble because it helps to develop a loving sense of awareness. Humble because it allows you to know that, wait, how does the song go? I don't wanna so high and mighty, 'cause tomorrow, nah, nah. So the song, it's that I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. But it's that phrase that he says right before that. I don't wanna be too high and mighty for tomorrow. Something I might fall down on my knees. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, for rain, for joy, and even for pain. See, some of you, when you're going through the pain, you get mad at other people. You can't see that the Most High is taking you through a cycle, that life is even about cycles. It's not every day that you're going to be up. Some days it rains, baby. But even the rain comes with a benefit. But instead of you seeing the benefit of when you're going through, you rather just tear someone else down with your words. Not using your words to heal yourself through your trauma, through whatever it is you're going through. Not even being thankful in that moment for the things that you still have. So everything's not perfect. It's not going great. It still takes courage to be thankful for life, for health, for strength. Because you know something? Even when things are going wrong, you ain't got no lights in your house. Your refrigerator is empty. There is someone... There is always someone that will wish that they were where you were, where you are, and you can't even appreciate where you are because you're too busy trying to keep up your mask and keep up for everybody else. You can't be thankful for the peanut butter and jelly sandwich you just ate. You can't be thankful that you got health and strength to walk to the bus stop. No, you feel less than because you don't have a car. You can't let nobody see you walking. But the man that's in a wheelchair will take your place gladly and walk to that bus stop. It takes courage to still be thankful. When it feels like you have less than others, it takes courage to still be thankful and say, I'm thankful for what I do have. And it may not seem much to others, but I'm not sleeping on the street. And even if you're sleeping on the street, are you healthy? Can you get up from that street sidewalk? Go wash up in a bathroom somewhere of a restaurant? All I'm saying is that a lot of people gossip, worrying about all the material things in life. But that material stuff is not really where your strength comes from. It's not really what makes your heart sing. Now, would you rather be riding instead of going to a bus stop? Of course. Would you rather have the Lamborghini instead of the Honda? Probably. But I know people that have the Lamborghini, the house, the clothes, the name brand, the this, the that, and they're still not happy, baby. The material is not where the peace comes from. It's not where the happiness comes from. Being able to take care of your family, yes, of course. Many of us do want that. But can you still be thankful and still be humble? Still be okay when it feels like you're open to the world. Meaning where people can see that you don't have what the world calls wealth. But you got a right mind. You got a peaceful, loving heart. Peace still surrounds you. The choice is yours. What ignites your passions? What is it that you intend and create? Because one moment you might be walking on the bus and the next you're driving a car. One moment your fridge might be empty and the next you're feeding the entire neighborhood. Creating programs to feed others because you know where you came from. You took your pain and you turned it into power. Power that not only benefited you but benefits others. This is where the abundance lies. You have that twice here. Many of you are opening roads. This is Ganesh energy. Any roads that were blocked are now being opened. And where some of you may have felt a little shaky and unstable because of the gossip of others, you didn't really let it affect your mind, your peace, your confidence. And this is where the abundance is now coming forth for you. Do you see the divine speaking to you? 8. This is the year of 8. For many of you, this is that year of abundance. You may have had many years where it felt like you had to, push through. You were still able to keep a smile on your face and a smile in your heart. And baby, That's the abundance. Did it come with some tears? Yeah. That's okay to release energy. It's okay to sit and have a good cry and talk to the divine and say, what is it I need to do? And then they show you how it's a spiritual lesson. That the things that you've gone through were there just so you could assist others. Can you find the abundance in it? Because many of you, this is what your soul signed up for, and now your soul is awakening you to that. And it's now time to step into your new beginnings, your new beginning of abundance. Some of you are going to see more abundance on many levels. I'm not just talking money, relationships, committed relationships, spiritually mature relationships, people that are willing to be vulnerable, people that make you feel like you hit the jackpot, that offer a peace of mind. If they see you going through something, they pull you to the side, fix your crown, and help you get back on your throne, baby. Abundance on all levels. Not just the material, honey. Abundance is bigger. Do you see? It's twice here. It's bigger than just material things. An abundance in your connection to the divine, where you can hear messages that'll tell you to go to the left, go to the right, avoid this person, take this deal. Yes. There's nothing like that type of soul awakening. Many of you, your soul is saying, I got you. I got you. This is abundance year. You made it through the spiritual lessons. You took the struggle as lessons. And now we're going to nurture you. And we're nurturing you. Do you see the two? So that you can nurture another. Nurturing, I want to see something. Nurturing is the energy of more than just caring for someone. When you, hold on, I'm going to look up something. I actually never nurture. When you nurture someone, you care for them, yes, but you also encourage the growth and development of that person, of that business, of that company, of that family. Nurture, not just care. It's care and compassion. It's care for, and it's the encouragement of the growth or the development of. The process of caring for and encouraging the growth or development of someone or something. The nurturing of ethics and integrity. Because you stayed in your integrity and you had a code of ethics about you, the divine is saying, baby, we are nurturing you with more abundance on each and every level. Spiritually, physically, mentally, soul, mind, and body. When you nurture someone, you take care of, you feed, you protect someone or something, especially young children, plants. You help him, her, the plant, the animals to develop. It says she wants to stay home and nurture her children. A carefully nurtured garden. And 3 synonyms of nurturing are to cultivate, to promote, to encourage, to nourish, to advance, and to further. To further you igniting your passions, to further you and nourishing you as you intend and create, to encourage your abundance. So that has been the message that the divine has for you today. Thank you for joining me for this message. It started out with the gossip, but it ended with nurturing. You see how the divine moves? So for those of you who know that you're in that gossip mentality, it's time for you to awaken. Selah. Pause and think about that. How does the gossip benefit you? Selah. And for those of you who have been the topic of discussion through this gossip, continue to seek the divine. Seek the divine and stay in your divine feminine energy and transmute any energy. Learn to appreciate your talents and appreciate those that are committed to seeing you nurtured. Okay, again, thank you for joining me, Tonae Star, here with Tonae Star Enterprises. And remember to always shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you are still amongst the stars. And of course, we always let our light shine bright. Do let your light shine bright. Always let your light shine bright. Do let your light shine bright. Thank you for joining me. SAYLAH.